relationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on amazon.com. You know, if your woman doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. Now, I know this is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, but if your woman is not submissive to you, I don't give a damn what nationality she is. I don't care if you live together. I don't give a damn if you're black, you're white. I don't give a damn if y'all the same nationality. I don't give a damn where you live at in the world. If your woman is not submissive to you, she ain't your woman. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to her job. She belongs to the pastor at that church she attends on every Sunday. She belongs to her friends that influence her to do dumb shit. She belongs to somebody else, but she doesn't belong to you. And I know this is hard, a harsh truth. And it's something that I had to face about 15 years ago. And it's one of the biggest problems that I had, because I used to think that you had to pander and negotiate and talk women into shit, but all that's bullshit. It really is. And a lot of women will try to run game on guys because a lot of women want guys to protect them in some type of way. If that door fly open, or if some type of danger is coming towards her, she looks, first thing she does is look at the guy that's sitting next to her. So she wants protection, but at the same time, she doesn't want to take instructions from a man. She can't stand a guy telling her what to do. You know, so you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Shit, it's some countries like Saudi Arabia and Dubai where women have to submit by law because those guys are in power. They run shit over there. So, you know, but living here in America, women, they pretty much do submit as they will. They just do what they feel like it. And that's the problem of living in the United States of America. Because women, if a woman does submit to you here, you don't know how long it's going to last. It could be 5 years, 10 years. But it works out well for us fellas, because if she gets out of pocket or does something that's unforgettable, you can get you another bitch. So it's all good. And by that time, in most cases, by the time she stops submitting to you, she's already up in age anyway. She's probably old. She's probably overweight. She probably doesn't look as attractive as she used to be. So sometimes it works out pretty well for some guys that I know. And I've lost friends because of like a lot of women, because they let their wives get up in their ears and tell them shit. And see, here's the deal. A woman should never have the authority to tell a guy what to do. A woman should never wear the pants in the relationship. You know, once a woman once women lead guys around, that's the beginning and the end of society as it is. You know, because women aren't supposed to play that position. They're out of line. You know, guys are born to lead. It's guys that's on the front lines. There's no women on no front lines, last I checked. But at the same time, women say, oh, I believe in equality and all that shit. Women can do just as better things as men. That's bullshit. Everyone has their position, and they supposed to play their position. But they want to go against nature And a lot of women, they just want to get treated better than white guys in American society. They just want to take over the whole goddamn thing. They want to dominate guys. That's what that's really all about. It's really all about power. It's not about rights at all. It's not about public policy at all. That's just a game that a lot of women try to play. But there's always exceptions to the rule. Socially, if you're with a woman and if she doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. She belongs to the relationships.com. Yo, it's going down. Coming at you with another episode. It's going down on these streets, man. We out here. We out here, man. Ten toes down. You know? You smash the like button. That audio was dope. Yeah, you know, that was a throwback. I actually did that like 4 years ago. Actually, but it still applies to this day. Oh man. Yo, Pierre, I was in Charlotte last weekend. I was kicking it for like a day. Came down Saturday morning and left Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I was yeah, I was recording. Yeah. I had a good time when I came down there, man. It's nice to be around my friends, people that I've known for a long time, you know. That was cool. Hey, you saw the video on IG. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. It turned out it was a housewarming party / birthday party. The birthday party was a surprise. But it still was a housewarming party, you know. So nobody knew, at least I didn't know. I didn't know anything about the birthday party. And plus, me showing up was supposed to be a surprise too. Because they didn't know I was coming. And I didn't call and tell them ahead of time and none of that shit. You know. So me showing up was a surprise. That was dope, man. I was tired. I was tired as hell. Shit, man. Hey, where your shop located, man? Yeah, I'm supporting the cause. Hey, where your shop located at? What area? I was thinking about getting a haircut when I was down there. But I couldn't make an appointment and nothing like that because I didn't really know what time I was gonna get down there. Salute to you, Pierre. The $24. Kayvon, if you give respect, you get it back. Yeah, most of the time. How were the ladies in Charlotte? Uh, it was cool, man. You know, I guess love in Charlotte, man. I guess love in Charlotte. Yeah, that's my old stomping ground. I lived there for a long time. So when I go back there, it's like it's like the way it was before I left. Well, I'm moving back there. I'm moving back there. It's probably the end of the year sometime. End of the year or beginning of the year. I'm moving back. I'm tired of this shit. But time for me to get up out of here. I cut for the fun of it. I set up in my. Oh, you set up in your garage. Oh, okay. Usually during the weekend. Oh, okay. Oh, you cut. Oh, you cut for fun. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, man. Yeah, when it come to respect, and nothing is better than respect. Respect is number one. Put some respect on my name. Y'all heard what Birdman said a long time ago. Put some respect on my name. Keep my name out your mouth. Put some respect on my name. Yeah, nothing is better. Should come before respect, bro. Yeah. My philosophy is like Kayvon. What you give off is what you get back. But a lot of people now there's some very few people. If you show them respect, they won't show you no respect back. Very few people that's like that. Most people, if you're cool with them, they cool with you. That's most people. But there's some people what we call sociopaths or psychopaths. It doesn't matter what you do, they're gonna do what they do, period. So you just have to be aware of who you're dealing with. So just because you respect them, that don't mean they're gonna respect you back. It just depends on who you're dealing with. And that's just how that is. But, over the past 10 years in regards to women, things have changed up a bit. And some stuff I see women doing, I'd be like, God damn. This where we at now out here? God damn. Whew. Well, it's rough out in these streets for a lot of guys. Man. Some of the stuff women be doing, I'd be like, me just in passing, just listening. I'm like, what? It's the bar's low out here today, man. You got big girls calling the shots, talking about he ain't pleasing me right. And I'm like, what? You weigh 300 pounds. Ain't nobody supposed to please you. You weigh 300 pounds. What are we talking about, man? You weigh 300 pounds, you ain't supposed to get pleased. What are we talking about, man? I remember growing up, man, a big girl was a creep. A late night creep, man. The big girl is damn near first in line today. What the hell going on out here, man? you got girls on Twitter, man, women on Twitter that's naked. Naked, man, on Twitter. It's like, and they got all these the memberships, OnlyFans memberships, and guys paying $5, $10, $20 a month for the OnlyFans membership to see the women just naked all day long. Like, why? And let me tell you something. If a woman gets butt naked online, you can't trust her. She'll do anything for money. You can't trust no woman to do that. Hey, I'm not look, man, I'm not hating against anybody that find ways to get money. Get it how you live. But I'm not gonna trust that motherfucker. I tell you that much. If she butt naked. That's just me. You can't trust no woman to get butt naked. Oh, no. No. She get butt naked for the world. On the web. World Wide Web. Butt naked. On Twitter. Instagram. Butt naked. You can't trust her. No. That's not. You can't. You can't. Hey, you can be friends with her. Marry her? Nope, I wouldn't marry a stripper. Nope. See them broadcast everything. Everybody that go to the strip club. All the regulars. And you're going to be hanging out with her one day or up in the club with her. And they're going to be like, wait a minute. There's a home girl right there. That home girl right there, man. Man, we ran a train on her, man, like 6 months ago. And oh boy, he didn't wiped up. Oh man, and that's there's a good chance that's what they're gonna be saying too. You know, I know, man. Nah, no strippers allowed. You know, man. See, the bar is low today, bro. There's no more. Now we know women don't really have no, they don't really live by standards, morals. We already know. We understand that. But I'm talking men. The bar is low. Just because the women don't live by morals, that don't mean you should do the same thing. Don't follow what they do. If you follow what they do, you headed for self-destruction. You follow what women doing, you headed for self-destruction. I remember Diamond from Players Club was a good girl stripping her way through college. Man, that's one of the biggest lies ever. when they say, "Oh, I'm stripping for college," and 10 years might go by and they're still stripping for college. 5 years might go by, they're still stripping for college. Hell, college is what, 4 years. If you go to university, it don't take no 5, 10 years to get get out of here. Who you fooling? She might will still be stripping after college. Yeah, they mostly always do. Used to that fast money. If they got it like that, anyway. A lot of these girls ain't making no money. Don't assume that a lot of these strippers making a lot of money. No, a lot of them ain't making no money. I know a lot of strippers. That's how I know how scandalous they are. Shit, I hear how they be talking. I'm like, man, I can't get close to y'all. Y'all, I might get got to. I ain't special. I ain't special. I ain't one of those dudes that be like, you hanging around the hoes and you be like, nah, they ain't doing that to me. I'm a G. Shit. Yeah. Now they might have a certain amount of respect for you, but you ain't untouchable. Just keep that in mind. Used to do nightclub photography at a strip club. Oh, for real? You know what time it is. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's like, the bar is low out here today, bro. And man, did y'all see Serena Williams, man? Did you see that picture, man? What has happened with her, man? Come on, man. Did you see how fool she looked? She looked like a damn clown. What the hell's wrong? Oh man, she gone, man. She's lost. She looked like a damn. I tried to find the picture. I couldn't find it. She must have took it down. Man, she looked like a damn. First, I thought the shit wasn't real. Is this a joke or a prank? That was her for real. First, I thought it was a makeup, and I looked real good. I said, "No, that bitch bleached her face." Oh my god, what's happened with Serena Williams, man? God, boy, when you got that, when them girls get some of that pink meat, they lose their mind. Just like some of these dudes, when they get some of that wet cooch, they lose their mind too. ATL in the house. And the picture looked bad. Hell yeah, that shit looked bad. I was still hit. Well, I mean, I ain't mad at you if you'd hit, but something ain't right. She need to she need to love herself. She don't like what she see when she look in the mirror. And that's a problem with a lot of women out here. It ain't just her. You know, like that's a problem. And the reason why that's a problem because you got these younger women that look up to people like her. They want to be like Serena Williams. It's some young girl want to be like Serena Williams, and she ain't representing. She ain't representing, man. I represent. You got to represent, man. A lot of these women ain't representing today. That's a problem. Who the hell they role models gonna be? I'm telling you. I guess it's supposed to be your parents. But boy, some of these parents ain't shit. God, some of these parents are horrible. that I know personally. God damn. Whew. And some of these parents, they don't know they very average, especially white women. Ooh, man, white women don't know how to do nothing. Can't cook. It's like this bitch is just helpless. I mean, the average white woman don't know how to do anything. It's like, ooh. Oh, they know how to dress. They dress good. Well, some of them. That's another thing. But today, a lot of women today, they don't dress the way they used to. It's like they're lazy. They just want to wear leggings. I saw a lot of that shit when I went to LA, like what, 2 years ago. A lot of women today, they dress like they going to the gym. Like, I remember back in the 80s and 90s, women used to dress before they leave the house. They used to get dressed before they leave the house. It didn't matter if they went to the damn grocery store. Most women, they took pride in how they look, how they present themselves. Today, man, women are throwing some damn leggings and a t-shirt with the quickness. And if it's cold outside, throwing a jacket. And some sneakers and she out the door. Damn. And what? I don't understand what who raised these damn women? You know who raised them? People that's in the 50s and 60s. And sometimes 40s. Raised these women today. They failed them. That's who raised these. That's who raised them. Her mama raised her. Failed her. And her mama is still trying to catch. Damn. So her mama is sometimes competing against the daughter. So grandma ain't got time to babysit. She's still trying to catch. I'm like, wait a minute. So nobody can tell anybody anything. The grandma today can't tell the daughter anything. She ain't gonna listen she ain't gonna take her mom serious. This is a clusterfuck today, boy. This is worse than the Matrix. This is a debacle. You can't even put this shit in words. What's going on out here today? I mean, sometimes, man, I just be observing. I don't even know what to say. Some of this shit I be looking at, man. I mean, like, I can't even put this shit into words. It's like, it's just it can be chaos all around. And I hear people talking about they're just trying to have a good time. What? Like what the hell's going on out here, man? Alpha males are running out of options? No. Alpha males ain't never gonna run out of options. The pickings might be slim, but no. The beta males is running out of options. Alpha male will go anywhere and get women. It don't matter. Could be in America. It could be outside of America. It don't matter. The beta males are running out of options. Shit. When it comes to the beta males, let the struggle begin. God damn. I feel sorry for some of these guys sometimes, man. Some of the stuff they be going through. I be like, yo, hey man, you shouldn't be going through all that. To be in a relationship, you have to follow dumping principles. Yeah. If you a beta male, yeah. Your parents, mama in the club, you still trying to get shit. American women are through. Most of them are. Respect to everyone they do. If so and earn respect, not giving words of sharp game. Everyone in the live, give this guy Max. Like, yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a lot of these women are men and women. They're not gonna make it out here. Not in a major way. Um, it's just not. The way things are going today. It's like it's like I just don't see how. I just don't see how most of these relationships is going to last. You know, is you got the blind leading the blind. You got people breaking up, and another thing, when people break up, like say you got couples or marriages or people living together, it's almost always about the money. It's not the lack of money all the time, but it's always it's the problems usually come about. It's generated through something that has to do with money. It might not be enough money, or it somebody's overworked because they maybe uh they're not making enough money, or sometimes some people get greedy too. That's another thing. Some people be looking at it like, hell, if I can take control of your money and have it for my damn self and get rid of you, because I can do better than you. Then what is that too? Greed. It's almost always something about money though. A lot of people say, "Hey, it's the lack of money." No, most of the time it ain't the lack of money. No, no. You know. But it's almost always there's something concerning the money. Either he's working a lot, he's not home a lot, you know, or it could be her. She's at the office all the time, and she got somebody on the side. you know, it's almost always money generated most of the time. You know, she's trying to move up the corporate ladder. You know, like I said, it's always money generated, always money motivated, almost always. That's the problem. People get greedy when it comes to certain things. And it's not like, look, that's just to be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Most people don't make a lot of money at these jobs. So we got to stop. Who are you fooling? Most people are not making a lot of money at these jobs. A lot of these companies don't pay out a lot of money. Most of them don't. So I'm like, when I hear people talking about how they trying to move up the corporate ladder, I'm like, what ladder are you talking about? Shit, what ladder? A couple dollars? What are you talking about? You crazy? And I got a raise. How much would you raise? $1. $1? You kissing all that ass for $1? Come on, man. Shit. You busting it open for $1? Bending it over for $1? That's where most of these divorces and split ups come from. That's what a lot of times that's what that's about. It's ego driven and money driven. My best friend, man, I don't believe in no best friend. Either you're in or you're out. I don't I don't do that best friend shit. I never looked at it like that. I believe it is money, greedy, jealousy, not enough attention, love making sex, not giving up, sex, love, no or respect for her husband or his wife. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, all of that. But most of the time, it's a respect thing. That's why I always say nothing comes before respect. It shouldn't anyway. You know, nothing should because if you say, well, what about love? Love should go first. No, the problem with that is a lot of people love is different for everybody. In some cultures, man, especially the religions, that love don't really exist. So if you start talking to a woman about love and she from China or Japan or you know, Mormon or some shit like that, I mean, she gonna be like, she won't know how to respond to that shit. She'll just try to act the way you want her to act. That's what usually happens. So what I do is I take love out of the equation altogether. We'll get back to that later. That's how I do it. I say either you love me, no, no, no. Either you like me, care about me, or you don't. That's it. If you like me, care about me, and or you don't. Now I don't give a damn where you born, where you from, your religion, your politics, how old you are. Everybody knows if you like somebody or not. Everybody knows if you care about somebody or not. And everybody knows if you don't like the person or not. Simple. It ain't, you don't gotta crack open a book. You don't gotta go on the internet. You don't gotta call nobody up. There's no confusion. If you like me, care about me, or you don't. That's it. And I wrote about that in my book, Love Can't Wait. That's it. Take love out of the equation. Because, see, love is different for everybody. Everybody got their own version of what love, the 5 love languages and all this shit. Look, the whole book. I never read the book, by the way. 5 love languages. I never read it, but I flipped through it real fast. And some people say, "Well, my love language is giving gifts. Is no receiving gifts." See that right there is very confusing for a lot of people. Because for me, me receiving gifts, I don't get nothing out of that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with no love. From my perspective, giving and receiving gifts ain't got nothing to do with no love. The whole book is a confusion, and I don't think I'm the only person that have said that. Well, some people say, "Oh, my love language is spending time together." What? That's a given. If you live together, you're gonna spend time together. You're like, "Oh, he's in the next room." Well, take your ass in the room with him. What? This ain't complicated. Yeah, unless y'all just don't like being around each other. Okay, that's something else. If you had a daughter, how would you raise her? I would tell my daughter the truth. I would show my daughter some of the things that I've read and looked at. Some of the stuff that's back on these bookshelves. Yeah, I would put my daughter on all that shit. She would be a bad motherfucker. She would be rich. She'd be rich. She won't go through the same bullshit that I had to go through. You gotta see. We gotta cut chains, cut the shackles. We gotta cut a lot of the trash that's in our family tree. There's some shit that's in our family tree. We just gotta cut that shit off. That shit ain't work. God damn. For real. Now every family's different, but every family got some bullshit. You be like, "Oh, that's bullshit. Fuck that. That shit didn't work." You know. So my kids won't have to go through none of this bullshit. Yeah, Well, one thing, my parents, they were honest with me though. You know, they didn't leave me in the dark. Now, there's some things, of course, they didn't know because they didn't travel very much, not as much as I have. So they only knew what they knew based on their experiences being where we from, you know. But you know, everybody can't tell you everything because they don't know everything. But one thing I always respect about my parents is they were always honest. You know, they was always honest. They never left me in the dark or made me feel bad about a question that I might have had, anything like that. So that, I felt like I could go to my parents and talk to them about anything when I was growing up. Taking your advice, words more and more, sharpening a lot of things you have talked about on here and Patreon, been through it or going through it now. Yeah, man. No, sometimes, man, you just gotta you can learn from other people, man. You don't have to make the same mistakes that people have made, man. Sometimes you gotta talk to somebody that's been there and done that. Somebody that's in the trenches. Not some old goddamn academic that's at Harvard or some Ivy League school and he in the class telling you about what? African American studies or some. Come on, man. What is this nonsense? He in the class making up shit. Making up shit. He in the class. Let me tell you one time. This actually happened to me. I had a class one time where the professor was actually telling me about the history where I'm from. And I'm like, what? That shit ain't true. He was telling me about the history where I'm from in my town. And I'll be like, man, that shit ain't true, man. What are you talking about? You crazy? That's a damn lie. So you got a lot of that out here. People are just making up shit. Yeah, so you just gotta watch the company you keep and have a tight circle. And man, you gotta, if you ain't rich, you gotta get the money. Get the money bag. Get as much as you can. And you have to be strategic about it too. You have to do things that probably most people aren't willing to do. I don't know anybody that everything was comfortable along the way. Doesn't exist. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Like the only people that's coasting are the people that ain't doing much of anything. Especially in these pandemic times. Look, if you do 5-10% of what everybody else, if you just do 5-10% more than everybody else, you'll be rewarded in the future. You better believe that. Because this shit ain't gonna last forever. I don't know how long it's gonna last. But see, most people, I'm not gonna say most people. A lot of people today are coasting. Because there's no foreclosures, there's no repos. So they're not paying their bills. A lot of people ain't paying their bills. They just let it get behind or whatever. But they're gonna have to pay at some point. So if you're the type of dude you grinding, you getting at it every week. You've been doing that for 12 months now. And you probably gonna do it for another 12 months. If you do that, when this shit is over, this pandemic is over and every people go back to work, you're gonna benefit from that shit because you're gonna be way ahead of most people that's around you in your town, in your city, wherever you live at. You're gonna benefit from it because most of the time, the reason why most people don't have enough money because they don't have enough skills. They don't have the skills to pay the bills. That's what they used to say back in the day. It's the truth, though. It's just skills. It's just a skill set that you lacking. It's something that you don't know most of the time. Now, I know the laws and the public policy and and these politicians is doing shit to make it difficult. I know, I understand all of that. Trust me, you know. And I know the system is set up to make things difficult. I understand all of that, but you can still get around a lot of that shit. Now you can't get around every goddamn thing. No, you can't say some shit you can't get around. Some shit you just gonna have. I look at it like this: as long as I win most of the battles, I'm good. You know, but there's some stuff you just can't get around. You just gotta take a L. That's just how it is. You know. But the best part is what you can't do here, you could probably do someplace else. That's the good news. That's the good news. You know, that's why sometimes it's good if you can speak another language, like Spanish. Or maybe what's another language? Uh Spanish, yeah, Portuguese, uh Arabic. Sometimes it's good if you can speak another language, you know, and travel. Go to these other places. Sometimes what you can't do here, you can do someplace else. And the good news is the US currency is strong. The US dollar is strong. I mean, you can go to other places and the money lasts a long time. That's why a lot of these guys in Colombia, they'll go from Colombia to the Dominican Republic or Mexico, and they go back and forth. And some of these guys just stay in Colombia. Yeah, a lot of these guys, left Colombia lately. Hey, in Colombia, you know, they putting in that work in them streets. So a lot of these dudes that claim they love their girls so much in Colombia, they haul ass. Every dude, that's funny shit. Every dude that that's been spending most of their time in Colombia, places like Medellin and this the other place, or Cali, yeah, them two cities. Them dudes haul ass. Most of these dudes haul ass. A lot of them went to the DR. Man, they putting in that work in the streets in Colombia, bro. Somebody sent me a video of they hitting up them big brand stores like Nike and Reebok and Gucci. They running up in them stores, man, and getting what they can get and getting up out of there. Sometimes you got to get it how you live, man. So a lot of them dudes got scared and they went to the DR or maybe they didn't leave Colombia, but they got up out of the city and they went to the small towns. And they claim they love their girl. They left their girl that they claim they love so much. You coward. That's fucked up, man. When you leave a woman in times of need like that, man, that's fucked up, bro. You know, that's messed up. I'm laughing, but that's really messed up. You know, yeah. Put anybody's channel that they been spending all this time in Colombia, they ain't in them city limits. They're in the small towns right about now. But hey, man, you can't, But even in Colombia, at some point in time, people gonna, they're gonna, the violence isn't gonna stop, and people been, like I said, people running up in the stores, grabbing what they're grabbing, and people been getting at people on the street. They said I saw a video where a group of people ran up, like I think it was like 6, 7, 8 people run up on this guy, took everything he had and hauled ass. So a lot of the dudes saw that shit, they got scared. And hey, these dudes speak Spanish. Most of these dudes speak Spanish. So hey, man. That's why I say Brazil is better than Colombia as far as the structure of the economy and the just overall. Yeah, Brazil is more stable than Colombia. Colombia reminds me of I had a guy told me, he said Colombia is kind of like LA. It's a lot like LA. Anything goes. Anything can happen at any given time. He said it's kind of like LA. He said if you street savvy, you shouldn't have no problems. But he said it reminds him a lot of living in LA. So I said, oh, okay, I get it. Because even in LA, there's some places in LA that look like it's like they're in the third, people living like they're in a third world country. Skid Row. School system, college only good for networking, full of shit. Facts. I agree with you. Yes, the school system is the same. It ain't changed. Since I graduated, the school system has been the same. The school system, the medical system, it's the same. It haven't changed one bit. One iota. It's the same. Yeah, it's like it's money driven, basically. That's what the school system is. It's money driven, but it don't really matter no more because parents don't care about the kids anyway. Most parents use the kids as use the school system as a daycare center for their kids because they don't want to deal with them during the daytime. They want a break. They want a break from their kids. Damn. I know that sounds bad, but that's the truth. I used to say that back in the day, still say it is this day. You have to have skills, pay the bills. Never heard no one else say to me when I was growing up. No one says anything like this. People don't talk like this around you. Most people around you, especially when it comes to your family is the worst. They're not honest. They kind of like, they don't want to talk about it. They kind of like, they're very passive, too passive for me. My former high school best friend father speaks 6 different languages to me, and my friend at the time was wondering how get money when have money. Yeah, 6 languages. That's a lot. It's easier to learn. The younger you are, the better it is to learn anything. You know, why have kids? Well, that's a question every man have to answer for himself. You know, I can't uh I can't answer that question for the next man. That's something everyone has to answer for themselves. Some people don't want kids. Some people shouldn't have kids. You know, there's some people that shouldn't have never had kids at all. They're unfit. You know, a lot of people just raise the next generation of failures. Really? I mean, it's like, and you have a lot of women do some foul shit. They'll desert the damn kids. This shit happens. It happens a lot today. There's a lot of single dads out here. No one talks about that. I know some single dads. When a woman said, "Hey, I don't want no child support, nothing. I'll come visit I'll come visit the kids every 2 to 3 weeks. We good. I gotta live my life." There's a lot of foul women that's like that out here. I know a lot of single dads, and nobody talks about that. They only talk about when the guy leaves or when the guy's not around. Oh, he ain't shit. They never said a woman ain't shit though. So it's like you got that double standard type deal in society. And see, that only applies for us. We gotta be perfect. We gotta be super nigga in this society. While these other guys are mediocre, lame, and frustrated most of the time. And they don't even have to be half of what's expected of us. Oh, the standard is high for us, boy. Oh man, you better believe it. Standards has to be high, but we have to be flawless. Can't make no mistake. Make one mistake, that's it. You're no good. Oh, Danny over there, he gets 6, 7, 8, 9 chances, and he still failed. You get one shot, and you out. They say 3 strikes, you out. No, not when it comes to us. You get one strike. If you get a third strike, someone must like you. Someone must talking for you behind the scenes. Or you super nigga. You've been proven to be one. You know, that's the only way. But if you're just a regular Joe, one shot, you out, buddy. Next. And this only applies to us, not the rest of these dudes. Yeah. It's not fair, but that's how it is in America. Now, when you go someplace else, the rules change a little bit. But you still got to be street savvy. You still got to be street smart. You still got to have some game. You know, you still got to have some game regardless of where you go at on this planet. You can't believe everything a woman tells you. Come on, man. See, you got these dudes online telling you, man, you don't gotta have no game, man. I go to Colombia, go to Brazil, I don't gotta have no game. So you gonna listen to everything a damn woman tells you that you don't know. What type of fool is you to believe that popcorn goofy shit? What fool is going to go fly to another country, meet a woman. I don't care how you meet her, online or in person. Meet a woman, and you're going to believe everything she tell you. You crazy. You a goofy fool you believe if you do that. You deserve everything that comes to you if you do that. If I don't listen to if I take what women say with a grain of salt in America, why would I do that? Why would I do something different elsewhere? I'll give her the benefit of the doubt because she ain't from America. You crazy. You goofy. I hear a lot of dudes online talk like that. Hey man, you don't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. That's what a lot of guys have said. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man. That's American girls, man. They're the worst, man. American girls, man, they treat you bad, man. American girls are the worst, man. The girls in Colombia or wherever they go visit at Japan or China, hey, they're better than the girls in America, man. I'm like, what? You crazy. Ain't nobody better than nobody. The grass is never greener on the other side. It's just a different type of grass. That's all it is. It's a different environment, different rules, and that's it. What up, Bob? Sharp is turning up tonight. Yeah, smash the like button. Yo, hit the cash app, man. You like this fire. First of all, hilarious comedy show. Second, couple shows. 85 South Show. I heard about the 85 South Show. I don't know much about it. Yeah. Oh, P.S. And by the way, man, hey, check out the podcast. Check out the Love Can't Wait podcast on iTunes or just Google Love Can't Wait podcast. It'll pop up. And subscribe. You know, I'm getting a lot of feedback lately, and a lot of subscribers from all over all over the world. UK, Russia, Russia. Hey man, people listen to me in Russia, man. That surprised the hell out of me. Russia, Spain, where else surprised me? Australia didn't surprise me. Well, Japan, that didn't surprise me. Uh There's another place that surprised the hell out of me. Russia was one of them. There's another place I can't remember. At the moment. You seen the last one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop another one. Probably tomorrow sometime. Yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's very interesting how you have I have listeners uh in places that I least expect. I would never think any anybody in Russia would be listening to anything I had to say. And, oh yeah, Bahrain and Dubai. Those Muslim countries. So I was surprised. Any Muslim country would I would have listeners in places like that. You know, in Eastern Europe too. I was surprised. You know, but I don't know much. I don't know much about Eastern Europe. I know it's raggedy over there. But I don't really know much about it. But matter of fact, I met a woman that's from Eastern Europe like about 3 months ago. I knew she wasn't from America because of her hair. Her hair was kind of like mine, but of course, she got it straightened. She got it straight, kind of flipped back just like mine, and her hair is like uh long black hair. I was like, oh, so you? I said, hey, where you from? You ain't from America. She's like, no, I'm from some damn country by close to Russia. I forgot the name of the country, but I knew she wasn't from America. But if you look at her real good, I said, okay, you could pass for a white woman. But yeah, your damn hair ain't like, yeah, ain't like the average white woman. Yeah, but your hair's kind of thick. I know. I see what you're doing. You ain't fooling. You can't fool everybody. Can't fool me. The best school me. Must be well, it was kind of warm. Well, not warm today, but it was like 75 today. That's not that's 75 is okay. But it ain't 75 now, I'll tell you that much. It's 64 right now. Chilly. My coworker traveled 6 places in Europe and traveled the world only 39, 40 years of age. Yeah, man. You got to get out there, bro. Now, I don't care. I don't necessarily care about Europe. I don't. I don't really give a damn about going to Europe. Shit. Maybe Spain. I don't know. That's about it. Um, I had no desire to go to Europe. I mean, Spain is on the bottom of the list. I ain't really shit. What the hell I'm gonna see? What the hell I'm gonna do when I get there? I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. Shit. Shit, I already know the history of Spain. What the hell I'm going? I ain't. No, no, man. Shit. There's a lot of places I want to go, but Spain ain't on top of the list. You know what I'm saying? Europe, none of that shit. Yeah. I haven't been, I'm gonna go south. Colombia, Brazil, uh maybe Ecuador, and then Zimbabwe, um uh Angola, um what's the other country? Johannesburg, places like that. You know, parts of Africa, continent of Africa, you know what I'm saying? Europe is trash. Law wise, it's better than most places, but otherwise, it's trash. Yeah, I heard it's trash. I heard a lot of people say that. Yeah, yeah. I heard the ghettos in Europe is way worse than America. It's the ghettos in Europe, boy. That shit, the ghettos in America is nice compared to Europe. But most countries are like that. The ghettos in most countries, them shits be horrible. God damn. Ooh, man. You think the ghettos in America is bad? Boy, you need to go to some of these other countries. Woo. they take the ghetto to the next level, boy. God damn, man. And these are where the women that these dudes say are better than the women in America. So think about this for a second now. Let's be practical. If a woman is in a place that's not considered to be the best environment in the world, but you think she's supposed to be better compared to the women in America. Now tell me how that makes sense. Because you know these big cities will run a motherfucker crazy. Will destroy a bitch. We know that. It breaks most guys down. So you know it'll destroy a bitch. These big cities. So it's not like it gets better in another country. No, it gets worse in another country. Because you have to understand, these other countries, they ain't got it popping like that. Now, there's some that do, but Europe ain't one of them. No. Europe ain't one of those places that's popping like that. As a matter of fact, a long time ago, that's why the people from Europe came over here. Because it wasn't popping over there. If you know your history, you know what I'm talking about. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. That's how it is. That's how it was. When this is over, I want to go to the Caribbean. I hate it, bro. Do it. UK ghettos is probably a haven compared to American. I heard about it. Look at UK prison documentaries. The inmates bully the officers. Oh, for real? They don't do that over here. The damn officers beat the hell out of them, them inmates over here. Shit. Shit. The inmates here, they don't even have nothing to do with no officer. Hell no. That's worse than that's like the police. That's worse than the police in prison. From what I've been told. Yeah, man. It's like oh man, it's after 11 o'clock. Good God Almighty. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I'll probably come back on tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta I'm just you gotta go do something. Yeah. But yeah, hit the Cash App, yo. Smash the like button, share the video, and what the hell? Oh, I don't know, man. Shit. I know a girl from Africa live here now, like you brainwash has happened. Yeah, she became Americanized. American jails is like slavery. Oh yeah. Not only the jails, it's what they do outside the jails. They have them working in cotton fields and they be what else did they be doing? Digging ditches and doing all kind of shit. You know what? It's something else they be doing. They be doing all kind. They had them on a farm in Louisiana, places like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. They have the inmates working in the fields and shit, man. And these big corporations are behind a lot of it. So it happens inside the prison and outside the prison. Inside the prison, they be working, uh, making these big corporations money, and all of these big companies is in on it too. You name it, name any company, um, and 9 times out of 10, they got people in prison, uh, working for them. And then you got, like I said, in some of these uh states, they have them working on the farms. Yeah, like throughout the Midwest and down south, they had them working on farms, man. Picking cotton and what else they be doing? Something else they be doing too. You know, nobody talks about it though. That's the thing. I think a couple years ago, I think some reporter kind of put the story out there, and they get paid like a something like $1 a day, a couple coins, not even $1 an hour. It's like what 60 something. It's a couple less than $1 an hour. I know that much. It's crazy. It's wild, yo. But these prisons are private prisons, man. Majority of them at this point. So these corporations, uh, they exploit people, mainly us. In this country, UK jails literally get take away junk food for meals, burgers, Chinese food, even Jamaican food. American prison, straight dog food. Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. Yeah, there's more people that go to prison in this country than any place on the planet. You know, so these big corporations are. It's in their best interest to have people in prison to do the work. As a matter of fact, I think some of these states have no. How did that thing go? I think these corporations have sued the the prisons. How that shit go? I think they I think the corporations have sued the state because they didn't have enough people in the jails. That's what they're doing now. I think I got that right. You know, I know. I know the state got sued. They started. I think these corporations started suing the state because they didn't have enough people in the prison. Prison in Norway is basically a community center. In Norway, no, ain't never been there. Yeah, man, it's wild out here, man. Yeah, yeah. Let me see, man. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild out here, man. But hey, man, smash the like button. Share the video. Any questions, any concern, man? Always send me an email at renegade money at gmail.com. Yeah. And send me emails. Renegade money at gmail.com. All emails, any questions, you know, any concerns, anything you need help with, that's how you reach me. You dig? So, hey, man, till next time, I'm out. Peace.